I am back again with another video, guys. So, stay tuned in for this video. This is an important message that I have to get across to you guys, no matter what age, no matter who you are. Don't know what your plans are, don't know what your future plans, present plans, don't know. But this is an important message. And especially for the younger people too. Because I know a lot of people have piss poor parenting in their life. I'm not saying everybody, that's not true, but a lot of people do. Let's just be honest. A lot of people have piss poor parenting. It's just, it is what it is. Parents today have massive egos where they want to make their own children believe like they're so much better and above them when it's not even true. Like the parents that do this the most actually have the least figured out. They're projecting fear onto their own children and they're giving them bad advice, and it makes their children grow up and grow older into an unsatisfying life. So this is what you need to hear. If you want to be happy, you have to become independent. Yes, independent. Not codependent. Independent. Your main focus in life, especially as a male, should be getting your own everything first. Your own whip, your own crib, your own income, job, business, whatever it is. All this shit. You want to get your own everything. You want to become independent. You don't want to depend on anybody else. You don't want to be dependent on parents. You don't want to be depending on a girlfriend. You don't want to be depending on a group of buddies to be living with. I could see it if you're still in school. You're still in college, university, in a dorm. Nothing wrong with that. This is for the next level above this. Even if you can be independent in these times, I suggest doing so. Because when you're codependent, it's just nothing more than a distraction. And when I'm saying being independent, I'm going to get to my point here. What I mean by this is you should have your own everything. You should. And it doesn't mean you can't live with somebody else either. It doesn't mean you can't live with your girlfriend, or if you're a girl, it doesn't mean you can't live with your boyfriend. But you guys both should be capable of being independent. So if things don't work out, if shit hits the fan, if things get heated between you guys and you just need a split, now you're both capable of being independent. You see what I'm talking about here? This honestly creates more happiness in your life. It does 100%. It makes you feel more free, and it'll actually cause you guys to have least arguments. Believe it or not. Psychologically, this helps with relationships. Because if you're codependent and you're dependent on somebody else, that's causing unnecessary tension between two people. It's just something psychologically, guys, that it makes it happen. It just does. You feel like you have to be connected to somebody else. And when you don't have that freedom, you're not going to be as happy as you could be. Whenever you got your shit together and you got your own everything, now you know you're free. Nobody can tell you nothing. Nobody can bring you down. Nobody can do shit. You can walk out any single day you want. You can go get a new place anytime you want. right? If you're codependent, you're putting yourself in a very bad position. You're putting yourself in more of a position to be controlled. And you're more likely to end up with a narcissist, a controlling narcissist in this case. Believe it or not. Because narcissists love to control people. Narcissist women love to control people. They love to get a lesser guy in their life so they can control them and use them for what they want. This girl might be making a lot of money. I say this and use this as an example because I actually know of it happening today. I know people, guys. I know people, and I know what they do. And I know who they are. Because I've been in certain people's lives before. And I know things. And this shit happens. This shit is real. People do this. I'm not saying no males don't do this either. Yes, they do. But I'm just using this as an example. I do know a woman right now, young woman, who is doing this. So, shit happens. This happens. This is why you want to be independent. You don't want yourself in a position like this. You want your life to be yours. Your life should always be yours. You shouldn't be so dependent on other people for shit. This actually makes relationships much better when it's not like that. When you two both know you're both successful, you both have success in your life. Success does not necessarily mean millions and millions and multis of millions of dollars. You got your shit together, you're happy, you're doing your thing, you're making your money, you're good, you're happy. That's success. And you're doing what you love. You're not dreading going somewhere you don't want to go every single day. That's success. A lot of people lose the sight. A lot of people have like a false image of what success really is also. Because there are people that are making like 40, 50 grand a year, which isn't a ridiculous amount of money. Still a good amount. It's not a ridiculous amount of money though. There are people making this money a year right now that are 10 times more happier than some people that are making like a couple million a year, 7 million a year. And those people are just wrote off, miserable. And this shit is real. Like, what are you going to do with all this money? If you sold your soul and you're doing something you despise, but you're making all this money, but you never even have time to spend it. You never even have time to do the things you want to do because you're trapped in something now that you don't want to be in. These people should get themselves out of this position. Have the money that they have, in my opinion, if they want to be happier. And tone it down a notch. Set themselves up better to where their time is more theirs and they're not just selling their souls to make these millions. Because it's not worth it at the end of the day. Your happiness comes before everything. So, something to think about. And this is why you want to be independent. Okay? I got no more to say in this video. We're going to close this chapter right here. You guys know what to do. Don't be dependent on other people. Make sure you're focused. You got your sights set on the right things. You're going after the right things. You're building. You got your own everything. Having your own everything doesn't need... You don't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be a brand new vehicle, brand new house, or brand new apartment, like expensive everything. Start small. Start small and build your way up. Save your money, stack your bread, start small, and build your way up. Maybe along the line you can improve your vehicle. Maybe along the line you can improve your apartment. Maybe along the line you can improve your business, improve your job, get a raise, get a better job. Now you start to improve things. But get yourself in the right position. Get yourself in the right headspace. Because if you're in the right headspace, now everything else comes easier. Because you don't have anybody nagging off you. You don't have nobody bringing you down. The ball's in your court. You get to shoot. Shoot the fucking ball. I'm out.